morning. This is your boy VanAdams coming to you live today from Baltimore, Maryland. I know it's weird for many of you because you're so used to seeing me in California, but I surprised my family and I came home for Thanksgiving. So I am here. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I am so inclined to make this video because, as many of you know, my viewership has increased drastically over the past 6 months, ever since I've, embarked upon all of these videos. And it's been very funny to me because probably over the past 2 or 3 months out of the 6, I've begun to receive a lot of mail from straight males. Okay, as my female viewership has increased, I've also begun to receive quite a bit of mail from straight dudes. And it's funny to me because it seems that in every message that I receive, they all tend to start off the same way. Before the dude gets into his message to me, his first stance is, I ain't no homo, but, or, yo, shorty, I don't swing that way, but, or, I'm not gay, but, it's always this disclaimer that these dudes, I guess, feel compelled to write before getting into their commentary, before saying, I saw one of your videos and, man, I understand and support what you're talking about or what you're dealing with, or I have a gay uncle, so I sympathize or I empathize. And it used to offend me, honestly. It used to truly offend me initially when I would receive responses or receive comments like this. But then the more I received, I began to sit back and say, wait a minute, maybe these young men across the board really are not trying to be offensive, but somewhere along the lines it was embedded in them as heterosexual males that it is not appropriate for them to sort of compliment or support the struggles of other gay men, or somewhere along the lines it was embedded in them growing up or in their early adulthood that to sort of stand alongside gay men in their struggle is I guess it polishes them and molds them into a realm where they are judged as being less than masculine or less than manly. And where does that begin? Are straight men taught this in their homes? Are their mothers and their fathers embedding this in their heads that, in order to be a man, in order to be judged and looked upon and held up as a man, you cannot or you should not compliment another man? Not just another gay man, but another man, period. Are these lessons being taught in the church? Is this being taught in school? Or is this something that just exists amongst the camaraderie of straight men, white, black, across the board, Latino? You know what I mean? I find it troubling. I do. I find it troubling because it's almost the seed upon which homophobia grows. When the straight community, especially our straight men, don't feel confident enough or are not comfortable enough to extend their support or their thank yous or their sympathy or their empathy with the gay community. And on the flip side of that, I do honestly believe that there are a lot of straight dudes who, when they do feel compelled to reach out, they give that whole no homo disclaimer, or that whole shorty I don't swing that way, or that whole I'm not gay but disclaimer, in fear that as a gay man that I'm immediately attracted to them, or that other gay men are immediately attracted to them. I truly do believe, that there does lie that sense of ignorance where straight men across the board don't feel comfortable in the presence of gay men because they automatically and truly do feel that all gay men are just automatically attracted to straight men or every man they see, which is another stereotype and falsehood that creates and maintains that divide between the gay community and the heterosexual community. Do you know? And it's troubling, especially in a day and time where so many young gay boys and teenagers are killing themselves, committing suicide, because they feel so outcast from their classmates. They feel so ridiculed amongst their peers, because these ideas and these notions and concepts of masculinity say in society that straight men don't associate or befriend gay men, or straight boys and straight teenage males do not befriend or associate with gay teenagers or gay young men. And it's damaging. It's damaging to the male psyche. It's damaging to the male ego, and it's damaging in creating our family structure in the community, because then these same men grow up to be fathers who teach their sons these same ideas. You know, don't allow their sons to play with dolls, or don't want their sons sort of interacting in any activity that sort of is not athletic or is not universally accepted as a alpha male, you know, machismo activity. So I say to all of my viewers, all of my female viewers, all of my gay male viewers, all of my straight male viewers, when you reach out to me, there's no need to give the disclaimer as to whether you're gay or not, or whether you swing that way or not, or no homo or not. It really doesn't matter. If you support what I say and you support what I write on my blog, if you support it and you want to share a story with me, share it. No disclaimer necessary. No disclaimer necessary. Thank you very much for listening. I'm loving Baltimore. Thank you all for supporting me through everything that I've been doing over the past year and a half. The videos, the blog, I appreciate the love. I am VanAdams. Until next time. The word faggot is a word of fear. It is used